So 680 for a townhouse, 3-bed, 2-bath. I've no doubt that'll be worth 1 million, 1.1 million in the next 2-3 years. The client's going to make 300-400K out of that over the next few years. So we are checking out a property that we just picked up for a client, and it's under contract right now. They're probably going to settle in the next couple of weeks. Nice. Where we're at right now, right, it's only like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to the city, round the corner. 3-4 kilometers. This is a high-end area. Like if you look at the street, these areas are very, very expensive. The houses, individual houses in here are like, 2 million for the average block, that average house, and then you've got high-end houses that are like 3 million, 3.5 million, 4 million. So like this house right here would be 2.5 million bucks, 3 million bucks. So the areas that I'm showing you right now, this is not a cheap area. This is a very, very expensive high-end area, bougie area. We bought a townhouse for 680. I believed it was worth 750 at least. So I really believe we got this about 70 grand under what it's worth. If you look over there, that's the back of the actual townhouse complex. So this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, double car lock-up garage in a block of townhouses, very low strata. The one that we bought has 2 courtyards as well. These were picked up for 680. One sold in the same block, which was a little bit nicer, but it sold a year ago for like 750. And the market's jumped up 30% since then. So this one we bought at least 70 grand under what it's worth. 680 purchase price. This will rent for about 800, 850 a week. So if you have a look, I can't get in there right now, but it's one of the ones at the very end. Very nice townhouse complex, high end, like 680,000, rent 800, 850 a week, which is about a 6.5%, 7% rental return. Pretty sure that's a church across the road, or a school, something like that. The last growth cycle back like 10, 12 years ago, they were selling for like 750,000 back then. So we've got this one for 680. It has a renovated kitchen, updated bathroom. It's got 2 bathrooms, 3rd toilet, powder room downstairs. They've concreted out the back as well. So like they would have spent 40, 50 grand on this property at least. And this is a high-end area. Like this is like 4 kilometers from the city. The portion of land that it sits on is probably about 250 square meters, and that alone would probably be about 700, 800,000 just for land. High-end working professionals live around here. I really believe these ones here, we picked up this townhouse for 680. I see that thing being worth 1 million, 1.1 million in the next 2-3 years. Like that'll go from 680 to 1 million, 1.1 in the next 2-3 years. I really believe that. I wish I bought it. Sydney comparable, I'd say in terms of demographic, it would be very similar to like your Bondi, Vaucluse and like Bellevue Hill and all that kind of stuff, because houses are very, like Perth's half the price of Sydney, right? In terms of the median price, Perth's like 600,000, 650, Sydney's like 1.3. Houses in the street are like 3 million. So if it's half the price and houses in the street are 3 million, then in Sydney there would be like 6 million. So where is the average kind of house on a 500, 600 square meter block in Sydney is worth 6 million bucks? You'd be around the, North Shore kind of region. But this here is only 3-4 kilometers from the city. So you can literally take a bus or literally drive to the city in 5 minutes as well. So 680 for a townhouse, 3-bed, 2-bath. I've no doubt that'll be worth 1 million, 1.1 million in the next 2-3 years. Like client's going to make 300-400K out of that over the next few years. I wish I could buy the entire complex. It's an amazing deal.